All right, here at practice, I want to get in real quick, like it'll be real quick, about the whole goal that happened this weekend at a PG tournament that there was being held at the Big League Dreams, as far as I know. And this was just in the Chino one. We were at a PG tournament this weekend, but it was not that. We were not at Big Leagues. We were actually in Huntington Beach in like Fontana or Fullerton or something like that. Anyways, I was not there, but this is what I'm hearing third hand. And it needs to be addressed. And I think the more people that talk about it, there needs to be a change. I'm not putting all the blame on PG, and I know PG's been in the news lately with some very disgusting things lately. Again, it's the individuals involved, not so much the organization. And I'm not saying PG is perfect or innocent or anything like that. Please, everyone is at fault in one way or another. For this weekend, specifically from my understanding, what it was, there obviously was a PG youth baseball tournament, and also there was an adult league softball tournament there. And we've been there in the past where that same scenario happened. And let me tell you, I could confirm that if it was anything like that, this was the same. So apparently with the adult league, you know, Big League Dreams has a full bar. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy their freaking micheladas and I look forward to it. And even this weekend, I am looking forward to it. However, I can control myself. Thankfully, the adults that we're around on our teams can. Some people can't. And this is even outside of, this is within the youth world. So that may be something that's going to have to change with big leagues, that they may be, may need to eliminate serving alcohol, because unfortunately people don't know how to handle it and don't realize what they're there for. Again, this was not, as far as I know, this was separate from the youth tournament. I could be completely wrong, but from what I understand, this is separate. So there was an adult league there. Apparently, after the games, hang around at the bar rather than going to a different place, and got belligerent. Excessive drinking, ordering shots that the bartenders were not cutting them off. They were, people were stumbling around and they still were getting their shots. Adults passed out, vomiting. Apparently there was an incident where there was a man and a woman in the women's restroom with her panties down to her ankles. So I think we can all understand where it's at. So the biggest issue here, and like I told my husband, is definitely Big League Dreams needs to figure something out, especially when kids are involved. I mean, this is going to happen whenever, and it's not to say kids weren't there with the adult league too, but especially when you're contracting it out to youth sports, it gets scary. These kids are there to have fun, and this goes even for adults within the travel ball world too. It's learning how to control yourselves. What's more bullshit in all of this is that if anybody's been to big leagues, I can't even bring in freaking water. Sometimes they don't allow you to bring in your Starbucks. Kids can't bring in a Gatorade unless it's already in their water jug. You can't take in, we've been out there for like World Series when it's so freaking hot. You can't even take an ice chest with fruit and snacks for the kids because they want you to get everything at the snack bar. Well, I don't want my kid eating chicken tenders. I would much rather take them something from home, or I don't want to be spending all of this money on a Gatorade that you put in a paper cup. Like, I want something to be in the ice chest so I can give them a cold Gatorade and multiple, anything, like, just name it. It's just total bull crap. Fine, search us, but you're going to tell me I can't take that stuff in, but you can serve till people are literally puking. There's just so many different things. We will be in Chino for a PG tournament at Big League Dreams this weekend, so we'll see. I mean, I told my husband, the only things I see is them stopping serving alcohol. PG maybe needs to, and it's not just PG, it could be PG, U-Trip, all of these needs to really push that if we're having a tournament there, that you can't contract outside tournaments like an adult league. You're just kind of opening it up. Again, I'm not saying that parents from the youth sport world can't be acting this way too. Like, I'm just saying with this incident, from what I understand this weekend, thank goodness that, as far as I know, no kids were injured or no issues involving kids occurred. But it's scary. Look, I love the Michas at big leagues too, but if they take them away tomorrow, they take them away tomorrow. I'm not there for me, I'm there for my kid. But just do better, people. Like, I don't know. Again, I understand they were separate from the youth, but you also know that this is a place where families are at. Yeah. I don't know. That's really all I wanted to say. I just feel like there needs to be more awareness. There needs to be more people talking about it. I know that there's been a lot of larger influencers that are even in the travel ball world that have been posting and tagging, the city of Chino, PG, Big League Dreams. I have been watching to see if additional statements have been made. I don't think there have been. I could be wrong. And again, I'll be there this weekend, so we will see kind of how it is. All right. I just want to share that. I'm going to go watch my boy practice. Okay. Love you. Bye.